Good morning. Am I live? Yeah. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. I think we are live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I won't be trading through market open most likely this morning, so we'll get some call outs in early. Hold on. There we go. Good morning. Thank God for another day above ground, another day of health, happiness, spiritual closer with Him. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. We need to find the safety trade. There we go. All right, we're live on TikTok, but are we live on YouTube? That I do not know. All right. Whew, am I tired? Been up since 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's already 6. That's crazy. And I do believe we're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. I'm just going to fire off some stuff for you guys, help you all out a little bit, and then we'll call it a morning. I doubt I'll be on past 7:30 or so, but we'll see how it rolls. No music the last couple mornings. Good morning, Sog. Good morning, Martin Lewis. Thank you for the prayers for Keith, Sog. Good morning, Glow. Good morning, Mike Glowinski. Good morning, Argenis Luna. And good morning, Zilla. Good morning to everybody on TikTok also. I don't know who's there. Let me see. Aussie Trader, Buster, and Larry Cooper. God bless you all. Oh, boy. Let's move this over a little bit. That'll work. Let me move this over just a little bit more. I want to see some more on TikTok. All right. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, or comments before we get going? I'm going to go over the NAS call out. 1 hour is now a 5-hour buy stop. I believe it's a 7-hour buy stop on SPX now, but we're sticking with the 5-hour. Remember, the further it goes down, the better. Buy stop to the 5-second blue lines, all indices. Let's go down to the 5-second and see what we're dealing with. Oh, heck yeah, let's do it. Ooh, well, these are your buy stops. Take profit $24,373.98 for NAS, 5-second. 24,610.50 for NQ1. 5-second buy stop for SPX, $6,608.33. And let's go ahead and do it also for ES1, $6,663.75. You can clearly see we're shooting up there. We're over here already on US 30 and YM1, so we can live with those calls. All right. God bless you too, Larry. Thank you for the prayers for Keith. Before the 5-hour buy stop, they form an order, so the answer to your question would be yes. But let's go ahead and take a look at everything and see where we're at. There is first a 1-minute sell stop. 1 minute, 2 minute sell stop. All indices, for instance, NAS would be going to 24,348. Oh, hold on, sorry. Let's go over here to 5 minute. And I see we've been climbing overnight. Is that correct? Let's see. 10 minute. 15 minute. Sell. What's the 12 minute doing? 15. What did he say to the 15-minute blue line? To the 30-minute blue line. Well, first things first. Sell to the 15-minute blue line, all indices. SPX has already hit it. It'll be a ricochet for US 30. Will that happen today? I don't know if that'll happen today, but yeah, it already hit it, though. To me, looks like ES1's already popped it. Yeah. ES1's already popped this multiple times. Sell stop ES1 to the 15-minute blue line and Q1 to the 15-minute blue line and NAS towards the 15-minute blue line. All of them are towards. I think we're missing the 30. You jumped ahead on that. No. Yeah, we have to have the 15-minute sell stop first, and then whatever that is, then the 30-minute or 20-minute, then the 30-minute, whatever you want to look at that. Now, I don't play sells around here. We go with the flow of the river. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. You guys can do all the sells you like. When it's time to tell you there's a sell, I will. I'm calling this a 5-hour buy stop, and then I think we're at a 7-hour SPX. Yes, we are. So we might as well just say 7-hour buy stop, all indices, 7-hour buy stop. Looks to me like we're entering in. Not even yet. So you got to be patient with this one, as I always say. It's a 5-hour, 7-hour buy stop. I'm going to give you the numbers off the 7-hour, though. Let's go. Take profit for NAS is $24,583.96 on a 7-hour buy. Take profit for US 30 is $46,241.98 for US 30 7-hour buy. NQ1 buy is $24,885.75. And SPX is a 7-hour buy also, $6,667.11. ES1 is also a 7-hour buy. Take profit of $6,714.75.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Good morning, Aussie Trader on TikTok. Now, good morning. Thank you, Grant, for the positive thoughts. Did I answer your question specifically, Martin? I believe I did, but if I missed anything, let me know. Looks like we do have some more downward momentum on the blue line here. We have to wait for this to hit a little lower. Now, we can look right here for that 30-minute. When this flips around, a very simple way for you guys to be comfortable is after this 30-minute, 15-minute sell stop is finished, you can look for the 30-minute buys to form. If you want to be a lot more aggressive, which, I usually am, there's your all 5-second buy stops are hit. All 5-second buy stops are hit. All take profits are hit for the 5 seconds. Told you that was free money. That was easy. 10-second buy stop. Buy stop, free money. NAS to the 10-second blue line right here. NAS to the 10-second blue line right here. And NQ to the 10-second blue line. ES1 has hit its blue line. Free money for NAS. Free money for NAS.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
15-second will be next. Free money to the 15-second blue line for NAS. Free money, is today Friday? I don't think today's Friday. I think today might be Thursday. I don't know. Maybe it's Friday. Free money to NQ's 15-second blue line. Let's see the 30-second. Yep. Free money to the 30-second blue line of NAS and NQ1. This is free money giveaway right here. You just take any buy stops. Nice. These are very nice little entrances. Let's see the 1 minute. Oh, yeah. And let's see the 2 minute. 2 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute. Yeah, I'm going to call it to the 1 minute blue line. Let's be clear here. Take profit was just hit. Demo trade only. Not a financial advisor. This is for NAS, NQ, SPX, ES, YM, and US 30. Free money. Buy stops to 1 minute. Blue line. If you don't know what a buy stop pending, or if you don't know what a blue line is, buy the system. Blue line for NAS. They're all the same. When one goes up, they all go up. NAS and NQ1, but those are the easiest. Then you have your 15-minute sell stops. And then what? Touch. You guys do what you want. Oopsie. Witten tough. That's funny. Witten touch. And then you have your all indices. 7 hour. Buy stops. That's what I would be playing and I am playing actually on several accounts. That's what I'd be looking for is a 7 hour. All right. Sevens, if you're all clear on how we're going to be reading these indices. Yes, you will see them go down. That's okay. No big deal. We've already made money to the 5-second and 10-second. Yeah. I was looking at the daily pink line coming down, so I thought it had a little way to come down before the 7 hour buy stop. Yeah, maybe. I can go over that with them if you'd like here. Good morning, user 6240. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. He's looking at the daily watch. We'll go over here to the indices. Daily. Yes. Valid point what he's going after here. Don't care. Do not care. I just told you the other day these were all too high, that these have to tumble down about 40 to 50% on all indices before I'm comfortable getting in with my own money again in any future purchases. But are we going to see that? No, we're not yet. In the next, by the end, last 6 months of Trump's presidency, you'll see the markets tumble because that's how they do things. But until then, I think you're just going to be on a buy. And I don't have to think. We just follow what we have. I don't give a fuck. Do I think it's going to go much lower than the 7 hour? I mean, it can. Let's look at the 12 hour really quick. No. 12 hours too strong. 10 hours hooking and coming around. No. I would look for these. I would take any, let me be clear as I can be, take any buy stop you can find on any of these indices, especially NQ1 and NAS. Absolutely take your buys. Absolutely take any buy stops you can find. Fuck the sells. I don't care about the sells. The sells mean nothing to me. Hope I'm clear on that. You guys trade how you trade. I'm trading only because I'm a personal person here, and personal persons are saying I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just here having fun, and I'm going to play only the buys. Hope I'm clear on that. All right, so those are the indices. I don't know if I want to call out everything this morning. Do I want to call out everything? Can I do it super fast? I always get sucked into explaining things to you guys. 5-second buy stop to the 10-second blue line. This is free money for NAS. This is free money right here. This is absolutely we already hit the 10-second blue line. It's ricocheting. It's going to do it on NQ1 also. Easy, easy. It's already done it twice. Holy shit. To the 10-second blue line. Look at how easy this is. Wow. But whatever. You guys trade the way you want to trade. I don't give two fucks. Do whatever you want to do. Do all the sells in the world. Knock your guys' sells out. Go do your sells and make sure you do it an unfunded trader. I'm just teasing. Don't do that. I'm only playing buy stops.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, let's head on over to... Hey, now, where's my thing at? There it is. Let's head over to the 5-second chart right here. In the 5-second chart right here. Yo, that ain't the one I want. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. This it? Yeah, this is it. Let's go to the 5-second chart right here. NAS is already passed. Let's go to the 10-second chart right here. All right, let's go back down here a little. It's touchdown. It hit the 10-second blue line again, by the way. All right, you can clearly see on my chart on the right, I have the system set up. Green, 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 red. Buy stop to the blue line. I don't know if you can see anything on the left chart. It looks as useless as it really is. I don't know. Maybe you can throw a fib on a 10-second chart. Maybe. Volume, VWAP, useless. Look to the left, useless. Support and resistance, useless. Where it's going to, useless. Head and shoulder, any kind of candle patterns, useless. I don't know how you would have known other than my system this was going up right here and currently going to where it's going to, which is to the 10-second blue line. I don't know how to read this, and I've been reading charts for over 31 years. I've been trading. There you go. Touchdown. There we go. I'm not putting any music or things on till further notice. There you go. So not only did I call it for you, the system was absolutely perfect. Buy stop, green, 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 to the blue line, ricochet, came up, touched it, hit it again. Over here with the raw charts, you're clueless. Putting on any kind of indicators, clueless. There's no help for you on anything. RSI would be 100% useless here. It can't work on a 10-second chart where my system is flawless to the 10-second chart. You see that? And I'm sure NQ1 did the same thing. There's NQ1. So I just made two exact call outs for you on NAS and NQ1, and I'm sure SPX did the same thing also, by the way. Yep, SPX is going to go up. That's why NAS did what it did. So you see how it works. Who was asking that? Martin. All these 5-second, 10-second, 15 seconds have to happen first. And then all your 5-minute, 10-minute have to happen. And then all your 15-minute, 30-minute have to happen. Well, don't have to, by the way, but we'll fall in that order. And then your 1 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours will happen. And then your dailies will happen. Do you know? Because again, you guys have to understand, do you know how much movement there is in a 4-hour candle, let alone a daily candle? This is insane. In one candle right here, this can go up and down hundreds, and on US 30, thousands of pips. So this candle right here inside of a 4-hour candle, right? Let me get it. Yeah, this is 200, probably 250 pips inside of this 4-hour candle. So when I'm calling out these 10 seconds and 5 seconds and 15-second buy stops, right? I'm calling them out. There it is. Look at it go up before your very eyes. You're welcome. As I'm calling these out, this is just part of a 1-hour candle, which is part of a 4-hour candle, which is part of the 10-hour, which is part of the 12, which is part of the daily. This is just all, I don't know how you guys would word it, but these are all inside of. Look at this. Over here, you have no clue of what to do, zero probability of making a correct trade on a 15-second trade. With my system, near 100% accuracy. So does that help you, Martin? I hope that helps. Good morning, Zilla, Saw, Glow. I use the best system in the world. That is correct, you do. Mohammed Zakir Hussein. Good morning, Mohammed. Yes, absolutely, we can look at gold. Good morning, David Wingate. And I hope that helped everyone, not just Martin on that. But you have to see the bigger picture trading. And if you're trying to do a 15-minute sell or the 12-minute sell or a 20-minute sell or a 30-minute sell, and you're trying, it's not that it's not going to do that. It may skip it, just to be clear, when there's a hard up, it'll skip it. But when you're looking at that, we go over to the 7-hour, you can clearly see that this is a 7-hour buy stop. Now on SPX, it's literally a buy stop, but I'm calling it early on NAS. So it's a 5-hour, it's a 7-hour buy. Why on God's green earth would you do a 15-minute sell? You can be greedy. It can go down. I'm going to call it 24,320. NAS can blah, blah, sell. But the reality of it is you already missed the real sells. These are your real sells that if you're ever going to want to do my system on a sell, you would take this 15-minute sell right here, red, 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 green, pink high. This is the only one. See this and this. There's two technically. But this is your best one. This is the sell stop proper to the letter towards the blue line. Then it did it again. See what it did? Blue, pink crossed, red, 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 green, red, red to the blue line. Now these are ricochets. Already did it once, already did it twice, already did it 3 times. So now you're trying to do a 15-minute sell or a 30-minute sell. And the reality of it is you should have done this one right here earlier and earlier, right? I would never do a sell because all these sells are doing, all this is doing right here on the 15-minute level is creating the 4-hour buy, is creating the 7-hour buy. And why am I going to go against the flow of the river when we know how low is it going to go? Who the fuck knows? How do I know it's going to go back up? Because it's always going to go up when it's set up like this on the higher time frame. These medium sells that you're looking at, and you can play them. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying I rarely do, so that should speak volumes to you. What's up, Scott? Is the bot ready? It's the Bree bot, and good morning to you. Yes, sir, it is not ready. You guys will have an announcement here soon, and it'll be what you guys will be hearing. Did that help you, Martin? Did that help you, David? Did that help you, Glow? Do you understand? I'm sure Glow knows now at this point. So just because there's this little sell here, and you'll see a 5-minute, you'll see a 15-minute sell, and 30-minute sell. I thought I said this the other day. Did I not say this the other day? Could have swore I said this 2 days ago when I called out that 1 hour. I go, I hope it falls so hard that we get a 7-hour, a 10-hour, a 12-hour buy stop. Because if we can get a 12-hour buy stop, it's just more money for us on the way up. Capiche? We all good on that? I hope we're all good on that. Yes, helps a lot, says Martin. Okay, good. All right, now I'm going to look at gold. I've called out, told you what I was going to do multiple times. Let me go back over here so you can see my write-up. Right here. This is what I threw out to you guys, just so you're aware. These are all what's happening currently, what's going to happen, and what's going to ultimately happen. Okay, so there you go. Let me clear that off of there. All right, let's go to gold. Take a look at gold for you guys. Now, again, gold is a perfectly 100% called thing, symbol, because it's 100% closed, meaning it's done everything I wanted gold to do ever for the last, I don't know, since Kim, the Gold Queen, told me about it about 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe now, I don't know. But the gold is unstoppable. Now we can go down and do an individual read because I'm sure he doesn't want to hear the generics. There was a 30-second buy. There was a 1 minute. Anytime there's a buy stop on gold, you need to take it until further notice. You're a little late on a 5 minute. Let me see what this 10 minute's doing. 10-minute buy. Take profit $3,775.53 for gold. I cannot believe I'm calling gold at 3,700. This is just insane to me that I'm calling gold that high. Why? Because I used to trade gold when it was 200 in the 90s. This is insane where gold is. Take profit $3,784.26 on a 15-minute buy. 2-hour buy. I love that 2-hour buy on gold. You're a little late with your entry, but that's okay. Let's zoom in a little bit and see. Right here, it is a 2-hour buy. You should have got in down here, but nonetheless, it's going to go to $3,767.25, and then it's going to go over $3,792.52 for gold. Now, gold itself, it has been, and for the last year, and I can't believe fucking thing kicked me out, bitch ass fucking. Daily, weekly buy stop, and we're still got a little more room on the buy on the daily and the weekly. Yeah, this is a challenge now. What you're looking at right here, gold, 2 years ago, January, went straight up. Gold, this is a sniper. You can trade with the sniper alone. It tells you when to enter trades, when not to enter trades, how long to hold the trade for your take profits, and where to put your stop loss. That's how important this indicator is. It does everything. Our whole 100% accurate signal service is based off the sniper and so on. So the sniper is the backbone of the system. You don't need it. I'll show you how to trade without it every morning, but it does help. This is January. This is July, August. This is January of this year. This is July, August of this year. You can see the same pattern over and over and over for 2 years now. Gold has hit record highs. It will continue to hit record highs. At this point, it's off the chart. It means it's a closed trade with 100% correctly called signals for gold. Over the last 3.5, 4 years, we haven't missed one time. It is, however, getting a little long in the tooth. Yeah, I mean, it just is. I would take any 30-minute buy stop or any buy stop I can find until further notice. But as a personal side note, gold is beyond comprehension. It is so far away from this orange line right now that it is a joke. A minimum gold has to come back down to, which it probably never will, would be $2,600. So $2,634. I'd prefer gold to come down to $1,800, but will it ever? I think that ship is past, and you're never going to see that again. Look at this gorgeous monthly buy stop on gold. And here's some neat little advanced stuff because you guys love this shit. Watch. This is your buy stop right here. It's universal. Everyone knows what this is now. Green, 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 red. Green, green, buy stop. You'd entered right here on gold. That little spot right there on the orange. That's where you'd entered in at. This is a monthly gold. So if you had my system, you'd have been in, and we were calling this out right there. You would have been in gold at 1,100 basically, and more or less 2016. So that's when you should have entered gold. And then I would have called it until 1,700. But watch right here. This is what's so fucking amazing. This is your safety trade on the monthly. You're going to say, well, you just said this safe trade. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. It is. But right here where it came back and hooked and your pink and purple and blue lines were lowest, right here, when there was that fill in the gap right there, right? You could have done this one, but that wasn't where it went below. Where it went below the yellow is right here. It didn't go below. The orange line did not go below the yellow line right there. So this one is the one you had entered it on. If I take this from the monthly, right, and I go back to the 3-week, oh, there's the buy stop. Pink cross the blue, green, 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 red, green, green. Look at that shit. Now, wait, it gets even better. If we go to the weekly, what do we see? Oh, look at that. Another buy stop. Green, 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 pink cross the blue. It can't possibly be anything on a daily, can it? Well, let's take a look. Here's your daily. All red. Look at how easy this is. And watch. Say you missed the daily or the weekly. We can go from this one right here. You can see it came back up, did the exact same thing. Here's your buy stop right here. See that? If we take that buy stop and we come over to here and we go from the daily and we use our little line, it didn't go under here, but we can kind of see that that pink line is at its lowest with that purple right down there at this time. We can go all the way down to probably even definitely a 12-hour. We'll see a buy stop right there on a 12-hour, but watch. It is so amazing when you yeah, see, there it is. Buy stop right there. Was it a good entry? Nope. You'd have to go a little lower. So we can go down to like I don't know, maybe we'll go to 7-hour. And let's go back to there again. And all you can do is fractal it down. If you miss the weekly, if you miss the daily, if you miss the 12-hour, then just keep going on down. There it is, 7-hour buy. I told you. Green, 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 red. The orange, what I'm looking for is the orange to go below the yellow and the green. There it is. Entry would have been here. You'd have made all that money on gold. That's a fucking shit ton of 1,900. Yeah, that's $100 an ounce on gold right there. And you just can keep fracturing it down. It is so fucking awesome. Impossible to miss for real. I mean, you'd have to be challenged to miss this. See right here, if you had the 3-month on gold, you'd have been in at 1,200. This is where we were farting around in. The 1,600, 1,700 range. 6 months. There's your gold 6 months. 1,000. There's your 12-month. 1,080. That's where you'd have got in at gold. You'd have tripled your money on gold. Who would ever thought I'd say those words? Tripled your money. That's funny. All right. Good morning, Lachey. George Strait. I can't wait for that too, George. George Strait, how long have you been with me with this system? I don't think he's been here that long. George, have you been with me over a year? I don't think so. But that is gold. So take any buy stop on gold until further notice. We are getting a little long in the tooth. What do I mean? You can see the daily pink line. You can see I have to go get a little drink real quick. Pink line here on the weekly. And this is the one I always play on gold is the weekly. It's the easiest. And you can see it's already way past 80%. I'm not see the closure right here. I'm not done. So it's not done going up, but it's going to start doing, and I drew this the last time it got up here. You're going to see gold do this. I'll show you exactly what it's going to do. It's what you guys call it. See this movement right here where it's like consolidation? It's just moving over to come back up, moving over to come back up, moving over to come back up. See right here, it just moved over to come back up. So what you're going to see is a little bit higher like this, and then it's just going to start to fart around like that. And then what's going to happen is this orange little line right here is going to come up and hook like this. And then you're going to see when it gets enough in there, when this pink line hooks back down again on the weekly like this, it'll take about 2-3 months. Then you'll see it come back up again. When you see that, then you're going to see the price action do that and come up. So that's what gold's going to do over the next several weeks and several months. It's not going to be an ideal play on the higher time frames, but you'll be able to do a lot of buy stops on the faster time frames. And that's what gold's going to do. Easy peasy on gold. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let's see. I think I can. Oh, I can't do it here, though, can I? Hold on. Let me see something. I hate to touch this, but let's see. They have captions here. Notes. They have captions. They have design. They have. Nope, not what I want. Let's try the captions again. Nope. I don't know. Where was it that I found that shit at? Nope. Where in the world did I see the have the damn. Nope, I don't know. Well, whatever. Let me get out of there before it freezes. Good morning, Lachey. Good morning, Grant and Glow and Martin. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. I just got done explaining gold. Who asked for gold? Mohammed, did that help you, sir? I'll be right back in a second. I'm back. Mohammed, are you still here? He never answered. Wow, that sucks. Well, good morning anyways. Hope it helped you, Mohammed. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah, gold. Silver is also going to do the exact same thing as gold, just so we're clear. Silver is also another perfectly called symbol. Nothing more I can call on it. I called for the record highs. It's done the record highs. Is it going to go up? Sure. Am I going to call $50 an ounce? Sure. Do I care if it gets there? Absolutely not. You should have been buying silver when it's down here in the 30s when I told you to do it. Hell, I told you to do it back. Where the hell was this? Hold on. Oh, yeah. We were calling it out at $23, $22. You've missed the doubling of silver, but of course everyone say, well, I want to get in silver now. Well, knock yourselves out. Please remember, unless you have the system, you won't be able to buy the bot even when it is ready. All right. Any other symbols you guys want me to call out? Do you want me to call out the rest of these symbols? I did them just yesterday and the day before. I really don't want to make Kim to keep redoing those. I'm going to definitely call them out 2-3 times a week, but I'm not going to call them out every day unless you guys want me to this morning.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and Facebook Live, and X Live. How are we looking over here? 15 seconds. So I would take any buy, whatever these little buys they give you, just take them every time. You can make 5-10 pips on this. Shit. I know it's a sell. I get the fact it's a sell, but I would be looking for any buys across the board on the indices and take them again and again and again and again. Obviously, we have a 30-second sell on US 30. Let me go over here to the 30-second. $30-second sell. There it goes. To the blue line. US 30, if you wanted to take a trade on a sell, I would do this trade. It's a little, it just hit it. Literally just hit it. So now let's go to the 1 minute and see. Yeah. Oh, it just hit it. Okay, you're going to see all these turn to red. This will turn to red here shortly, and then within the minute, and then this one will turn to red too. You can play sells, knock yourselves out. I just don't do them. I have to be in a different kind of mood to do a sell. There you go. The 1 minute turned red like I called. Let's go back to that 30-second and see what's up with that. It's going to change it. There, it's about to change it right now. And it won't stay under. That's funny. It's so close to staying under, but it won't stay under. But at any rate, have fun with the sells. All right. I give you a little update on the bot. Not much has been done on the main coding of it, but I've been working on changing a few things with it. There we go. There. Watch this to change, though. Hold on. It's going to flip this one right there. There it is. Now you're all red. See that? Beautiful. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken dinner. We have a winner. All right, let's go over to here. All right, the bot. We'll go over a lot of things with the bot, but right now, let me grab my little, nope. Boop, 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 boop. I don't remember which one is which. Yeah, that's not the right one. Let's go ahead and shrink that back down. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that pricing concerns me. I don't know about that, but that's roughly what's coming. Anybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook Live have any questions over the bot, please ask. I'm going to go over some of the code, or not code with you guys. No, never that. Lord help me. But I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the background, the stuff that we have to do. All right. The robot will be running specifically on NAS, NQ1, US 30. No. NQ1, SPX, and ES1. The first robot that'll be coming out will be a 30-minute, 1 hour, and then on the hour up until 12 hours robot. It'll be calling those trades out. Then we're going to have a different robot for the daily, weekly, monthly, and 3 monthly, and 6 monthly. That's the one you can put a retirement on, demo trade only, and just let that thing do your retirement trades. Oh, my goodness. I can't imagine Bree's going to be so freaking wealthier than where she is right now in 20 years using that. It doesn't, I mean, it's the easiest trades in the world are those 3-month ones. It just doesn't miss. And then we have our faster ones, the 30-minute and so on. So if we go down here, let's see what we can see on a 30-minute. What if it would have called any? Oh, we got to do both, though. My bad. Hold on. All right. On the left is the single code being used. On the right is the actual BRIBOT, the first BRIBOT that'll be being called. This is a 30-minute, so let's see what we can see over here on the 30-minute. Here we go. There you go. Okay, you can see 2 successfully called out trades. The blue, the pink, crossing. The robot is strictly based on the sniper. Then it takes in consideration the green, 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 red, green, green buy, and so on and so forth. And there it is, perfectly called on both. So that's excellent to see. Excellent to see. And that call was made September 5th. And you can clearly see there was no other call made on the 30-minute after September 5th. But if we go up to the 1 hour, let's see what that would have called. Yeah, I wouldn't have called it there. That's interesting. Yo, what? Yeah, it shouldn't have. See, the single one called that. It shouldn't have called that. That is an incorrect call. I don't know why it's reading that on the 1 hour. That's just silly. No. Hold on. Yeah, see, there shouldn't have been a read on that. All right, let's go up to the 2 hour and see what's going on there. Yeah, there won't be a read on the 2 hour, not any time around here. Yeah. Now, is it reading? Let me see if we can see something. I don't think it goes down to the 15-minute. Let me see. Yeah, no. It will. I mean, obviously, we'll have it scalping. The next bot after those two will be the bot that's a scalping robot. It'll be 15-second, probably to 3-minute on that one. Let's see, the 1 hour? No. Yeah, there's no way. So it's definitely not calling any 5 hour. So interesting. Let me go up to just by itself real quick here. 30-minute. Let's see what we got. Perfect read. Here's another entrance. This looks correct. Let me see what's up with this one. You'll notice that it's not making any wrong calls, which is just as important. See, it started to look for a trade here at the blue line, by the way. That's the blue line logic flipping on. The code, the AI, whatever you want to call it. And then it popped this one, did not pop this one. You see the difference? And then it read this one right here. I think it's fucking amazing as it is, but it's just a little off with the single entry. Let me see what it looks like on our full bot right there. Let me see something really quick. Yeah, let's go to this one and see. See, so we got it. I got it to read this one, but it read that one a little late on the actual BRIBOT. Still a good read. It shouldn't have caught that one, though. It should have caught this one. Just stuff like that. You'd be shocked. You think that code is 100% accurate. It doesn't change. It's bullshit. It changes everything. Even though you think a code is coded in and it will read the exact same way each time, no, sir, Bob, it does not. Any questions over the robot, please ask.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Can the bot be used on MetaTrader 5? Great question. Who is that? DJ LK Spec. Welcome to the channel, DJ. No. Well, no, it's being coded for strictly at this point, going to run on TradingView. There is this copier Pine connector which will connect, and I don't care what you guys use. I'm just giving you one example. I don't give a fuck what this is. You can use this or anything else you want to use. And what this does right here is it connects. Well, I guess it doesn't do anything. Where the fuck is the writing? There we go. It's telling you what it does. So what it does is it bridges TradingView over to MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. That's what it's doing. And you just do what's called a copy trade. This is demo trade only robot. You see what it's doing? So it Pine connects over to there. And that's what it does. I don't give a shit if it works. I don't care if it works. I don't know if it works. I'm just telling you, you can take anything that we're doing and then you can take it from TradingView to anywhere else you want to do. You just have to learn, that's all, how to hook that up or set that up. And I don't. Keith knows about it. I don't know a fucking thing about it. What's up, Crash? Morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We were just touching base on the robot that's coming up. I think the code for the robot is already the most advanced code we've ever written, and trust me, I've given Keith more orders of operations for more indicators than you can possibly imagine. I guarantee you hundreds of indicators that you guys have never seen. I've had Keith code. He just codes this one. We try this. We do that. And then only the best of the best make it to you. I'm telling you right now that this code for the robot is by far the advanced code that we've ever had for anything. It is deep. It is trading, for instance, this one on the right, this one right here, is trading 6 symbols, 3 different time charts, so 3 different charts. For instance, there's a 30 minutes trading the 15-minute, 30-minute, and the 1 hour on US 30, YM1, NAS, NQ1, SPX, ES1, all at the same time. And then it's looking at, well, if you're going to add them all up, hundreds of indicators it's checking. It's incredible what Keith has done. Absolutely incredible. That's why I refer to him as the great Keith Palmer, and I'm asking for prayers for him right now. Please, God, I ask your healing blessing upon Keith. And then, yeah. Thank you for hearing us. What's up, Lazarus? Welcome, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. On your left is a call out by the standalone single symbol robot. On the right is the one I'm talking about with all that fucking logic in it. It's absolutely sickening. Checking this, checking that, checking. It's like, what the fuck? It's amazing. I will release it once it hits a 90% win rate. I will revise it until it gets up to a 95 to 100% win rate. By win rate, you can't imagine. I will not accept failure. I will not put my name or Bree's name on anything that isn't near exactly what I want it to be. So if I release this robot to everybody that's in the sniper and the signal rooms first, it'll be a fully functioning robot. Any more questions? Good morning, Lazarus. Is there any more questions on the robot? I don't know when it'll be released. Right now, it's looking like more likely 3 to 6 months, and I'll explain that later, probably next week, why that is. All right. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I called out everything for you for your indices, gold, silver. Is there any other symbols you guys want me to look at before I go? Any other symbols you want me to look at? I'm not going to stay on much longer this morning. Is there any other symbols you want me to call out before I leave? Please ask. Good morning to everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Messenger, whatever not Messenger, Facebook Live, and X Live. Sog says Litecoin. Sure, we can look at Litecoin. We have it right here. I'm assuming he means Litecoin. Oh, shit. Well, actually, let's see if we can have the robot read Litecoin. I don't know. Let's see how it looks. It missed a completely obvious buy stop right here. That's a concern. It looked for the trade, I see. Yeah, that is a concern. 101. Litecoin is below my original recommendation of 103. That is scary. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real closely now. Oh, hold on. I want to get off the robot. Hold on. That's funny. Hold on. Give me over here for a second. There we go. Now let's go to Litecoin. All right. Litecoin. No, let's go way down here. I want to see what's happening. We'll go down to 1 minute Litecoin. Sell. 5 minute. Sell. 15 minute. 15 minute sell just happened. 1 hour. 4 hour. Hit the 4 hour. That's cool. 7 hour. Hit the 7 hour. Ricochet. It's going to come back up, hook back down, and come back to $100.51. Let's see. 12 hour. 12 hour daily. Daily buy. Oh, second leg of a daily. Daily, weekly buy. Love this trade. Gorgeous. How low will she go? Litecoin can go down to $90.72 on a daily sell. Well, technically a 7 hour, 12 hour sell. It is a daily, weekly buy stop. It's separating right now is what's happening. You're seeing this pullback. Oh, shit. Hold on. Because of this right here. Pink has to come down on the weekly, and the blue is going to stay high right here. You'll see a gap form right here, and it'll be our logo. You'll see price action probably come down a little bit lower below that red line right there. You're going to see a gap form right here. You're going to see this come down like this. Then it's going to hook and come back up, and it'll be our logo from here. Let me maybe move this out a little bit more for you guys so you can see it clearer. Just missed the W. Well, I call the W, actually. So that's what you got that push up there for. Now, it's going to hook and come over to here. Like it is right there. It's going to do this right there. And then it's going to come back like that. Maybe a little deeper down. Let me call that. I would think it's going to do that. Then it's going to come back down. Then you're going to see this space right here. Come down like that. It won't turn red again, in my opinion. It won't see the weekly red. It'll flip and hook like that, and then you'll see price action do the exact same thing. You're going to see price action come down like that, and then it's going to come up like this. This will stay green right here. It'll come down close, but it will stay green, and this will be our logo. That'll be our logo right there. And then you can see here the hook right there. Now, the first time it did it was right here. Doop, doop, doop. That's the first time it did it, but then it's going to do it right there too. And that's what it's going to do. And that's Litecoin. So short-term sell, it could go down as low as 90, which will piss me off because I got in at 103. But whatever. Monthly. Yeah, just be patient. It's a monthly, 3 monthly buy stop. Oh, yeah. 3 month is perfect. 6 month, perfect. Yeah. Just be patient. Litecoin will be going back to 118, no problem, 0. Then 146, and so on. This gap has to fill in. This isn't an option. This is 3 months. 3 months take a very long time. A lot of you are pissy and very want the money tomorrow, yesterday, whatever. It'll go there. Lazarus says it's going to 90. It can, yes. The W makes a bottom formation, so an ST inside of an ST. You know, blue stays high because it's a true safety trade. Oh, it's going to stay high because it's forming our logo. Because it's a 3 month buy stop, 6 month buy stop. And if it pulls back and comes back down, that's perfectly fine. It literally gives you more and more opportunity to get in the trade. Literally. A lot of you look, oh, it's going to 9 like it's bad. It's the fuck it is. Just dollar cost average in. Just keep buying in. You'll be fine. And by the way, when I called it from 103, it went up to 131 or 36 or something like that. So you were up 30% on your money after my call, just to be clear on that. But, whatever. Bitch and whine and complain. It's going to go up. It's going to do exactly what I said. Just give it time. Everyone wants everything yesterday. It doesn't happen, guys. And I would not trade a sell on this at all for any reason. I don't care if it's going to fucking 50. I wouldn't do a sell on it. Just be patient. All right. Any other symbols you guys want me to look at on TikTok? I'm going to go ahead and go. TikTokers, any other symbols? Going once. TikTokers, any other symbols? Going twice. TikTokers, I'm heading over to YouTube. God bless you all. If you have any questions, head over to YouTube. I'll answer them over there. Disconnecting, unconnecting there, moving that over there. Oopsie, where'd my thing go? YouTubers, any other symbols before I go? Any other symbols on YouTube before I go? There we go. We're out of there. Yay, we're all done. You're welcome, Crash. Thank you all for being here. Hope we got you set up for the open. I would play any buy stop you can find on the 6 indices. I don't care if it's a 5-second or 10-second. Then look for your 15-minute sells if you want to. Feel free, whatever. And then I would look for the 7-hour buys on the indices. But that's just me. What do I know?
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Thank you for the prayers for Keith. Please keep them coming. All right. God bless you all. Everyone have a great rest of your morning. I doubt I'll be on today. I'm not.